Well, hello there. Hi. Hello. How's everyone doing tonight? Ah, I can't believe it's Sunday already. Can't we just get, you know, a much extensive weekend from time to time? You know, once a month we could have like a 4-day weekend. I just think that would be super fair. If only. I know that by the end of the day, after a few years, it won't just be enough for us. We're gonna be wanting, you know, more and more and more, working less and less and less. But I'm just so tired. Being an adult is quite exhausting, to be true. By the way, hello everyone in chat. Hi Fenador, hello Jarvis. Thank you so much for being here already, guys. Like, you're so early. Wow. Thank you. I'm starting to get used to this thing that people come to my stream early as soon as I open it. And that is exciting and that's so great. You know, I feel great, at least I do. That you guys are enjoying it. Yeah, exactly. But you know, when I started streaming about 5 months ago, it was very often that I would stream the entire evening, like the entire time, with not a single person in my chat. Not one, like no one. So I just felt like it was much less productive because I'm not a big, you know, entertainer, talker type of person. So I would just sit here and talk alone for a few hours every night. But it's nice, you know, it's nice that that I have this how can I say, I give this reaction to people, like they're like, oh my god, she's actually starting her stream, let's go. You know, that tiny little feeling might be nothing for most people, but it's so great for me. It means that I'm doing something right. It's the biggest hint that I am doing something right. So it feels great. It feels wonderful. True that. All right. Fenador says, frankly, it's because you are chill and you have genuine fun that makes this wholesome. I do have genuine, like I'm so excited about this game all the time. Like I want to be here and I want to do my best. And I adore this game. It's not for everyone. It's a very long and exhausting game. It is very frustrating at times. And you guys know me. When I say something's frustrating and I'm not feeling the best at something and I keep trying and failing for 6 hours, I'm very lucky that people like to watch me, you know? And I thank you for saying that out loud. It's nice that everyone can realize and take this notice that I am actually having fun. CRPG, yeah, it should be. It is such a great... Oh, I don't know why most people just don't have the patience to finish a game like this. It feels so good when you succeed. I love it. I love it. For me, every game could be a CRPG. At all times. Although yesterday I was playing a MOBA. And just not long ago I was playing a strategy game. So, well, I played several types of games at all times, but I like this. I like this. It makes me feel alive, makes me feel good. It's not about the ending, just about the journey. Yup. And I'm already thinking about starting another CRPG right after this, but I can't. I can't. I really want to go and play some... I'm torn between a couple of CRPGs that I love the most. But maybe next game I could play something that is faster to finish. So something that it's still an RPG, but it's smaller. Ooh, maybe a point and click. What do you guys think? You guys want to see me playing a point and click? Still has VO and I can still like talk and make voices and still a big story type of game. You're gonna see me trying every option possible because I'm not a brainy person and I will be making mistakes, hard mistakes. Where were I? I was doing something. I was selling stuff, right? I think I was selling stuff. Oh, right. Right. I know what I was doing. I just murdered Camellia. Oh no. Oh my life. Yeah, I murdered Camellia. Oh yes, I remember this. I remember this. The Trickster team? I am a natural Trickster. I am sorry, Jarvis, that Aya is gone. I did not expect I was going to hate Camellia so much. To the point that, you know, I tried my best. I thought that I could redeem Camellia. And we finished her quest, by the way. We finished Camellia's quest. And in the end, she just told me that she was lying about everything. That she just was playing evil. Oh, I forgot. No. Well then, let's sit here and talk for the next 10 minutes. Yeah. Okay. Lady Konomi's voice is brimming with satisfaction. Commander, I bring wonderful news. We're getting reports from all regions of Mendev that the nationwide political crisis has been resolved. Feneder says, I did worse, I trusted her, and then I found out she was a serial killer. Exactly! Me too! Me too! Like, Feneder, I did that exactly same thing. I did the exact same thing. Like, I did not condemn her murdering people. By the way, spoilers, guys. Spoilers. If you don't know what I'm talking about, leave and come back in 5 minutes. Anyway, so I trusted Camellia. I trusted her all the way through. I did not allow her to kill her dad in the end. Like, I did the last quest. I did not let her kill her father. By the way, I did not let her. And then, I agreed with killing the people in her house, like the servants that she had. Like, we killed 10 servants, okay? We killed all of them. And then she's like, oh, can I confess you? Can I just confess you? Mireia doesn't exist, and I just kill people because I want to. Snarling, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your follow. Hello, welcome. Hi, hello. Welcome. We're playing Pathfinder Wrathoftherighteous, and I'm talking some... I mean, I'm sorry. Past minute, I've been saying some spoilers out loud here about Camellia's quest. Don't make my mistakes. Don't trust her. Just that's pretty much it. So yeah. So I reached the final conversation with Camellia, and after she told me she was lying to my face, and that she just felt pleasure in killing people, like out of nowhere. I supported her. You know, I really thought that I could change her. That I could, I don't know, I had something to do with, but no. And you can see my face, like you can, if you go, I was using a camera that day, big mistake. It took me about half an hour to process. Like, you can see in my face how disappointed I was and how bad I was feeling internally, because I helped her all the way through, And I really, really believed her, and I felt betrayed. I felt like I've been smacked in the face. I can't even put to words how much I wanted to be wrong. Like, really. And then my last act, I just murdered her. After everything, I just murdered her. Yeah, and I have zero regrets. I should have killed her earlier, much earlier. At least she gave me some experience, though. Well, let's keep going then. Lady Konomi. The military detachments you sent across the regions have restored order and suppressed the emerging riots. The entire country is impressed with how you managed to hold the demons back without reinforcements. I believe it's fair to say that at this moment, Commander, your word carries the greatest weight in Mendev's politics. You could use this influence to accomplish something monumental. For example, you could organize a total military mobilization across the kingdom. What will you do with your newfound power? We need to remind Mendevians that the gods care for us. Oh my god, Celsius, shut up. They gave us the strength and the wisdom to save the kingdom. Let the people go to their temples and praise them, make donations and pray. In dark times, we need all the faith we can muster. Well, it's just... It not only says, no good deeds goes unpunished. No good deeds goes unpunished. Wait, no good? No bad deed? In many lands, the temples collect tithes? What's that word? Tithes? What? No. Tithes, something. English is not my mother language. I have a fresh idea. Why don't we turn this around and tax the temples? We'll call it the tax of the righteous and tell them that the more pious the temple in its congregations, the more coin will be collected. You just have to see what wins, faith or greed. No, you helped. She betrayed. Oh, right. Yes. Oh, yes. Right. Yeah, that's right. I did. God, I hate her so much. I couldn't sleep. Do you guys imagine how much that affected me? Me as a player, me as a person. I felt deeply betrayed myself, like my person. They did such a great job in her quest that I felt bad. I'm so pissed off. Like, I'm so mad. God. Equal rights for tieflings. I agree with you, Wojif. It's time to stop the oppression of our noble people by Mendevian society. Tails are no reason for persecution, nor horns. Oh god, okay, let's listen to the council. Solziel, Mendevians have honored the gods before, haven't they? Was it not enough? It was enough, which is why the gods did not let Mendev fall. But when the adversity passes, people breathe a sigh of relief, and then they leave the temples. It's just how it always goes. However, even though the crisis in Mendev is behind us, our war rages on. We need to remind everyone that the most terrible evil hasn't yet been defeated, and to unite them all around spiritual power instead of worldly authorities as before. Are you sure there's no one in Mendev more in need of respect than the gods? No one at all? Or are the gods, like, the most downtrodden bunch? Is that why you worry about him so much? Okay, Darren. Normally you could never get away with something like that. But now, with the end of the crusade in sight, no one will want to defy you. So we'll kill two birds with one stone. Find the new source of funding that we desperately need and have a grand old time watching the priests being torn between the urge to appeal holier than anyone else. Than everyone else, and the desire to pay less. Wow, what the hell is going on with my English tonight? You're like a child. For the sake of a joke you find humorous, you're advising the commander to go against faith, the only solace people have left in this war-ravaged land. Oh, Solzil, shut up. I'm sorry, guys. It's just... in a war against demons... How can I put it? You really need more pious people that just gonna go to temples and just not do anything and just believe in gods. The same gods that just are not helping us at all. They're just looking from above and not doing anything else. Like it's humans versus demons, not gods versus demons. I'm mad at everything today. Wojif, explain your point about tieflings and their rights. I'll show them, Chief. For us and for all of our kind. We all know about the rampant oppression of tieflings in Mendev. It's like we're the demons here. We get no freedom, no respect, only humiliation and wallops. Gotta lock horns with the horned ones, am I right? And what about rights? Oh, we've got those. The right to pay taxes and the right to serve in the army. Is that fair? No. Should you feel ashamed? Hell yeah. And if folks treated us nicely, you think we wouldn't show our gratitude? We're not just thieves, we know. Not just thieves. We're merchants, guards, lawyers. I mean, clerics, paladins, mages, and if Mendev followed their conscience, you think we tieflings won't repay you for your kindness? Well, we would repay. There, I said it. I love Vodo so much. Someone please tell him that tieflings already have all the rights of Mendevian subjects. Or don't, actually. It's funnier this way. Now don't you go making a sucker out of me, alright? You think I don't understand what this is the one thing to have these rights on a paper that anyone can wipe their bottom with, but have them for real, that's a whole different story. I agree, Wojif. I'm a tiefling as well. Lady Konomi, is there anyone left in Mendev who could be mobilized? There is, rest assured. If everyone was here already, Mendev would have died of famine. But I am not just talking about people. There are horses that could be commandered. I quit. For the needs of the army. Tools that could be reforged into weapons. Apothecary stocks. Seriously, what's wrong with my English tonight? Services provided by craftsmen, builders, spellcasters. Many can serve the army, and in many ways, not necessarily by enlisting. Okay, alright, let's see this. Choice effects, glorification of the gods decree. All generals get power damage. Oh, oh, 60 energy though. Okay, deals a whole bunch of magic damage and heals us. Tax of the righteous. Cost of building construction reduces, don't care. Wojif's tieflings rights. Recruitment growth for mythic units increased by 15%. Do I even have mythic units? And Lady Konomi is the cost of recruiting trainable units reduces by 10%. I think I'm gonna go with Lady Konomi. It's just really good. Recruiting trainable units reduces by 10%, and it's a fixed thing. It's permanent. I don't have to redo the quest. Seems very, very good in the long run. 10%. It's a lot of money that I'm not going to be paying in the end. Let's go with this one. Oh, whoa, wait. It will be done. You've been dealing with Mendev's misfortunes long enough. It is time we remind ourselves that it's the nation that must support you. When we first met, I allowed my eyes to deceive me. I failed to discern within you an outstanding politician. You knew nothing of diplomacy. You were unaware of the power structure in Erosian and beyond. But you were driven by your uncanny intuition, and with it, you have saved Mendev and strengthened the ties with foreign allies. You have my respect. Yay! I wasn't a diplomat before the war, and I haven't become one now. But I think I'm beginning to understand politicians and their actions better. Sozil, she was not talking about you, boy. She was talking about me. I'm convinced that the key is never to forsake your conscience. I don't think we have. I must admit, these council meetings weren't the worst moments of my life. They were almost entertaining. It seems you have the ability to make everything more interesting, be it waging war or hosting ambassadors. And I, like a true son of Mendev, even took part in deciding its fate. We shall see if posterity will curse us for it or sing our praises. Looks like politics isn't such a big deal after all. It's just like the gangs on the streets, apart from the cussing. Maybe I should be a diplomat after the war. I don't think so. No, Wojif. Better not. It has been an honor and a pleasure to advise you, Commander. Oh my god, we're finally getting rid of this girl. Finally getting rid of Konomi. Really don't like Konomi. However, I don't think you will need my counsel from here on out. Mendev stands strong. Our allies are loyal and reliable. The diplomatic council has served its purpose. You don't need it any longer.
Oh, shadows, embrace me.
More? Dorgelinda. Is that military stuff? Or... No. No, I think it's logistics. Well, I'll be damned. I hate Nenio. I really don't like Nenio either. Nenio feels very pragmatic in a way that... how can I say? Nenio feels like your everyday mage on any RPG story ever. Oh, I'm a nerd. I like books. I don't understand people. You know, it feels like what's the word I'm looking for? Copied? No. Regular? No. Boring? Perhaps. You really did come back from the abyss itself. Commander, you amaze me. Well, if you're doing miracles now, maybe you can pull our logistics out of the abyss while you're at it? Because in your absence, that's exactly where it's gone. All the way to the bottom. We have a shortage of, quite literally, everything. Cliché. Thank you so much, Snarl. Like, this is, yeah, it's extremely cliché. Exactly. Nenio is so, yeah, so much. It's like, it could be just like Camellia, that the game makes you hate her all the way through until you try not to, and then you realize that you have been baited all along. She made me feel like I was sitting my rear in a throne, except the pillow of the throne was made by thorns with pepper sprayed on top of them. Wow, that's a very specific analogy there. Dorgelinda says, "Don't take this as a sedition, Commander, but I'll give it to you straight. Right now, there is no way of acquiring anything legally. Her Majesty squeezed all she could out of Mendev to march on Is, and we've been left with a bunch of measly crumbs. Fortunately, I still have some of my old connections in Mendev. The nation has been in chaos for the last few months. Without the Queen watching over them, everyone's just taking anything that's not nailed down. But I know how to make sure we get something out of this madness. Just a bit here and there, you know. This is it. This is my time to shine. I got a clever little scheme. I've been cooking it up for a long time, and now I'm finally gonna put it to action. Oh, we hit it big. You just give me a go-ahead. Has everyone in Mendev truly turned to stealing? I just can't believe it. But if we have no choice, you know, war has claimed so many lives, deserted villages, abandoned houses, manors of noble lineages that have been cut short. If they don't belong to anyone now, maybe we could take them? What a stroke of luck. If you get the chance to take something, you take it as much as you can. Wow, my council is very evil, isn't it? Actually, my council is very chaotic. Yes. Let's consider the options in more detail. Wojif? Alright. So, we issue war bonds with mind-blowing interest. 300%, 400, whatever. But we don't release them to be traded publicly. No. Instead, we hold a sale to sell everything we have left in the warehouses. Don't worry, we won't have to give away nothing, because we're gonna be selling it all to ourselves, using fake papers and front men and paying those with war bonds with God. We'll repeat this process several times and then... Isn't that money laundering? Right, I can see everyone's already confused. I'll draw you a diagram later. Or you can just trust me. It's a sure thing. We'll make a killing. Don't look at me like that. When did I ever let you down? Oh, Wojif. Oh, Wojif. We're not looking at you because of that. The Huggable Succubus, I can never write the name correctly. Arushale. Arushale. Yeah. I remember the first few times I read her name, it was so bad. But the worst thing of this game is that I kept saying Alushingra instead of Alushinira, because it just felt better. No one told me how to properly spell Alushingra correctly until we get to talk to Nocticula, which is pretty much the last thing we do. And then she's like, oh, because this place is called Alushinira, and I'm like, okay, I just feel like a fool now. I just feel like a big fool. Arushale, what are you suggesting? We could take the abandoned property the looters haven't got to yet. Fortunately, I mean, unfortunately, but fortunate for us anyway, I know for sure that there's a lot of it in Mendev right now. If we take it for the good of the crusade, you wouldn't be looting, would it? Of course it wouldn't. You just need to convince yourself real hard. Congrats, Aru. Your path to ascension is complete. Only the most upstanding mortals can dupe everyone, including themselves, with such finesse. God. My party is so bad. Wendu? My advice is simple. Grab everything we can get our hands on, and quickly. While the opportunity lasts. We'll send a group to Mendev to break open military warehouses and clean them out. The nation currently has no order, right? Well, let them complain about us later. Then let them write their Uplander reports. They're still not going to be getting it back, are they? Too greedy. We'll just get busted. You can't grab everything in one go anyway, and they won't give you another chance. You gotta do it politely, carefully. Best case, make him bring things to you. Oh, Dorgelinda, the goal is not to get too brazen, but we shouldn't be missing it out either. Got connections all over Mendev. Old army pals, drinking partners, long overdue debtors. Everyone will get as a card, a barrel, a chest. It would be an improvement on whatever we have at least. The treasury won't notice because we won't take enough to cause a fuss. Just a weight discrepancy here, some cargo that must have dried out or fallen off in transit there, you know. Why scrounge around for scraps? There might not be a Mendev tomorrow. There is no time for caution. We need to take everything we can, and we need to do it now. Alright, let's see. So, tricky steel. 10% finance points available in the treasury. Repeatable. That's okay. Let's see your rue. Just get 750 material points. I see. Huh. When do 10,000 finance points? Is the creek in the issue only once? I think I want this one. To be very honest, I just want this one. Urgelinda, corruption, repeatable. Finance point income increases by 120, material points by 10, energy points by 2 for 16 days.